gonna lay that down, guys. Welcome in, welcome back, guys. We're taking this outside today. We're making a tri-tip sandwich, right? And we're gonna be using our gas grill. So let's get started right away. All right, guys, so we got our tri-tip. We got this from Wild Fork, right? Looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead, take this out the package. I'm gonna wash it off and I'll be right back. All right, guys, we're gonna keep this simple. I'm not trimming anything, guys. This looks like it's pretty well trimmed already. Guys, we just gotta remember when we cut it, our grain is running this way. So we wanna cut it this way. And our grain is running this way, and we wanna cut it this way. So, and if you didn't know, tri-tip is because it has 3 points. Guys, you know what, this silver skin, I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm just gonna go ahead and get underneath it. Let's go this way first. Then I'm just gonna grab it and cut underneath, guys. And guys, I think that's pretty much it. I could get nitpicky here. I don't want to get too crazy because I'll know what'll happen is I'll start cutting everything off of this. All right, guys, I'm leaving this alone before I get too crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it. All right, let's salt this baby up. This is kosher salt. You can see it's pretty big flakes. And guys, as you know, the salt is going to bring the moisture out and then it's going to go back in. And we're going to take advantage of that by taking a little bit of a granulated garlic. And we're just going to put a little bit, guys, because we are going to grill this kind of like a reverse sear grill. So we don't want to have too much garlic on here because it will burn. We just want some of that flavor to go in the meat. Let's flip this over. You can see it already starting to draw the water out of the meat. So you guys, I like to sit down and eat just as the game starts because today's a football Sunday, guys. And I'm placing it on a rack and this is going to go in a refrigerator. We got about 3 hours, 4 hours before the game starts. Guys, it's not gonna take us long to make this sandwich, so I'll bring you back in 3 or 4 hours. All right, guys, so here's our meat. Here's our tri-tip. This is what it looks like out of the refrigerator. But we can still see our granulated onion. This has a nice little tacky feel to it, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead, right, and I'm gonna heat up the grill. So I'm gonna turn on all the burners. So 1, 2, and 3. Let this get nice and hot, and we're gonna clean our grill up real quick, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, grounds, our grill is nice and hot. Let's go ahead and give this a scrub down. All right, guys, and I'm just gonna give this a wipe down with some avocado oil. All right, guys, so we have our thermometer. It's giving us our outside temperature, our ambient temperature, and inside the meat, okay? And we're just gonna go down. Guys, I'm gonna turn our burners here and here. I'm turning this one off. So this middle one is off. This back one here is going to be halfway. And then we're gonna see what our ambient temperature is, and we'll be back in like about 20 minutes or so. And then we're going to go ahead and sear it up. All right, guys, it's been 15 minutes. Let's just take a look. Our probe is telling us it's 82 degrees on the inside of that meat. But let's just go ahead and take a look with our probe here. 78. I'm going to call that accurate. All right, we're going to put another 15 minutes and we'll be right back. All right, guys, look, we got this from Costco. This avocado lime sauce dressing. Guys, this is pretty good. But we're going to zhuzh this up just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead, go in. That much, just enough for sandwiches. I don't know, 4 tablespoons. However much you think that is, how much ever you want, guys. Right? Then I got this Italian dressing, Andrew Zimmerman. You can use anyone, but this is just happened to be what I have. I'm not gonna go in with very much. What is that, a teaspoon? And then we got some sriracha, guys. Much as you want. I'm gonna put quite a little bit. Oh, what is that, about a tablespoon? Guys, I'm gonna give this a spin. All right, guys, and that's it. I'm gonna give this a taste. All right, I'm gonna put this in the refrigerator. Guys, this is hitting. I'll bring you guys back when we get ready to do our sandwiches. All right, guys, let's see where we're at. Our internal temperature is saying we're 128 degrees. Okay, let's just check with this one. 120, 123. I would say that's really close. All right, guys, so now let's just flip this over. Let's see what kind of grill marks we got from when we first seared it. Not much. So guys, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down on this side over. Well, wait, before we do that, I have another burner here. So I have 1, 2, 3 burners. This is a Sear burner. So let's go ahead and turn that on. So this burner's all the way up, this burner's all the way up, and this burner's all the way up. I'm gonna close that down and let this get hot. Just 2 minutes or so. All right, guys, it's been like, I don't know, 30 seconds or so. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this down. Since this is the dry side, I'm gonna go ahead and put it down here. All right, guys, and we got our ciabatta rolls, right? We're gonna put these up here, top. All right, I'm gonna close this down, give it a few seconds. Let's see where our meat is at. We're already at 131. So if you like yours medium, that's where I guess you could go ahead and pull it. But we're gonna take this to 140. All right, guys, our meat is 134. Our bread is probably almost done. Let's give this a look. Nope, bread's not done yet. All right, guys, let's see if this wants to come up naturally off on its own, and it does. Let's give this a flip. Looking good, right? Looking good. Let me give you guys a little bit of a better view here, more centered. Let's zoom in. Go ahead and close this down. All right, guys, we're at 141 now. Let's go ahead and give this a flip. We got some good caramelization on this. Let's check our bread. All right, guys, our bread is nicely toasted. That's not bad, right? Let's get the rest of these off of here. And we're pulling it. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this off of here, and I'm gonna let it rest. I'm gonna let this rest, guys. Look how this looks. Look at that. This tri-tip is looking good, looking good. All right, so we're gonna let this rest for about 5 minutes if we can stand it, but this is gonna rest for like 5 minutes, guys. All right, guys, it's been 5 minutes now, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull this out. And we're gonna go ahead and slice this. I see the grains are running this way. So I'm gonna give this a slice right here, guys. And let's see what the temperature is that we got. And this is a lot rarer than I like. A lot rarer than I like. But I'm gonna go ahead and slice this up anyway. And I'm gonna have to put this back on the grill, guys. The outer pieces seem to be just fine. I'm gonna give this a taste anyway. See what this tastes like. I'm just gonna hit it on the grill just a little bit more. But this is pretty good. All right, guys, let's do this real quick and easy. I'm gonna go down with our sauce, right? Not a lot, just enough. This is really spicy. All right, so we got our bread. All right, guys, we got some greens. We got some arugula, baby arugula. I'm gonna go ahead and put that right on top here. Just like that. All right, guys, and then we got some of these crispy onions, right? Gonna go down on the bottom here. Not a lot. I like a little crunch. Then we're just gonna take some of that medium well, right? The medium well done meat. I'm gonna lay that down, guys. All right, guys, let's put this together. I'm gonna go ahead and slice this in half. And guys, this is our sandwich. Probably could use a little bit more meat. What do you think? All right. Guys, it's a little spicy. Bread is nice and crunchy. The arugula gives us a nice little crispiness and brightness. Guys, this is delicious. Guys, like, subscribe, right? This is good, guys. This is good. Tri-tip, easy on the grill. Time to watch the game. Maybe the Jets will win. But hey, guys, like, subscribe, right? This works. Yeah. Everyday cooking, Dad. Cooking every single day. Take a look at some of these other recipes and let's get cooking.